Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and I was always told I had a voice for radio, so today I'm going to be showing you Zoroark Weavile. We've talked about this deck before. Today, I'm giving you a deck list, and we're going to play a couple of games on PTCGO. These games were taken from my live stream over at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio, so go and join in there if you want to come and see them live in the future. Otherwise, grab yourselves a nice cold beverage, sit yourselves down, and enjoy the games. So this is the list, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a good list. This is the list with which Adam Hawkins won the Malmo Regional Championships, and it's a proper Zoroark deck. It's got the non-GX Zoroark, or baby Zoroark, hey Nick, that's got Stand-In and Mind Jack. You've got Zoroark Break, Foul Play's amazing, and you've got Weavile. So I suppose this is the point where we go and have a couple of games and see how it runs. Come on, yes, I get to go first. This is a deck that really relies on evolving. You want to evolve constantly. It's not really got much of a turn one if you don't. Having said that, in terms of kind of early game, that's really good. I like that. Because Tapu Koko's a great starter. It's got free retreat. If my opponent starts something like a Buzzwole, which they're not playing Buzzwole, it would take something like, oh goodness, what would they need? They would need a Strong Energy and a Regirock to get a KO. Oh, that's not ideal. I do not like this, but I'm going to have to for the time being. I need just to get Pokemon down. I don't want to do this. Now, I know I could have gone Tapu Lele and Bridget. I mean, there's an argument that would have been better, to be honest. Never mind. We're going to go Cynthia. I didn't really want to bench a Tapu Lele if I didn't have to, and I've not been punished. I've got a double colourless for next turn. I've got an N. I've got a Professor Kukui. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty good. I like that. I've made your day. Well, that's very nice of you to say. Golisopod Zoro of a counter energy and Sudowoodo. So, it looks like, now it's a great ball, so it's probably not an optimal list if that doesn't sound too mean, because these decks don't tend to play great ball, but it looks like we're playing against a Ho-Oh deck. So there comes Ho-Oh. That must mean he's got, if he's got a Kiawe in, it's a Max Elixir. If they've got a Kiawe, I'm going to be annoyed. Although, oh, it's a Cynthia. That's all right. I was going to say, if he plays a Kiawe and goes down to one card, do I end next turn? Although, to be honest, at this rate, he might get 4 energy without having to play a Kiawe. Man, that's a good start. So, what we're going to do is going to put that on him. Yeah, I had to reinstall it, so it's going to show all the hints. Because what I'm thinking is, a Zoroark Break with a Choice Band will get a one-hit KO, or even with a Devoured Field, or a Kukui, will get a one-hit KO on a Ho-Oh GX. So now that I've got that evolved up, next turn I can hopefully get a break and we're off and rolling. Ooh! I hate when people do that. You end me out of a bad hand. I don't care. Oh, this is an awkward thing. I don't like this, but to be honest, this isn't the worst thing ever, because, I mean, I don't have any Zoroark GXs, and that sucks, but actually, I've got a break next turn. I've got my choice bands. I've got to bridge it to get all my basics out, and I'm about to Mind Jack for 70? No, I don't need a choice band on this attack, so I'm not going to use a choice band here. The good news is this is weak to darkness, so that's an easy KO at some point during the game. That I can take out with Zoroark Break. If he doesn't play a Guzma to take this out, and even if he does, if I draw a darkness energy, I get the KO. And then I'm essentially using a single prize Pokemon with 1 energy, and he's using a 2 prize Pokemon with 4 energy. That is very much in my favor. So as much as I'm not getting my Zoroark GXs, and I would like to get my Zoroark GXs, it's not going too bad. Now, the good news here is he keeps benching Pokemon with abilities. So there's, you know, I'm already doing 150 with Weavile. Plus, that's weak to darkness. I'm not saying this is going hideously in my favor, but I am saying we're getting to a point of the game where I'm starting to build up some options. That is just 2 prizes when I draw into a Guzma. There's 3 Pokemon with abilities on the board. That's going to really help out my Weavile. And this is just going to get taken down in 1 hit by a Zoroark. Oh, that sucks. But wait. How do I send that stupid face? Oh, ha! That's almost the exact same hand. Oh, man, this is not worth it. I've still got the Bridget. I've still got the Choice Band. I've still got the Zoroark Break. I mean, this is going to work. And next turn, this is going to go so happily for me next turn. Because next turn, I've got the Weavile ready. I've got the Evo Soda. So all I need to do here is stand in. And to be honest, Zoroark decks tend not to play Enhanced Hammer, so I can put that down without worrying too much. And now I can foul play. I can copy Phoenix Burn. And now I get 2 prizes from a single prize Pokemon. That sounds pretty good to me. Oh, Cool Hand 119. That's not cool. Also, Heracross plays. Who's modding today? Because I'm not loving either of that, ladies and gentlemen. Not loving that at all. Hey ho. Oh, now I'm going to have to edit that out when I put it up as a YouTube video. Ha! On the upside, look at my opponent right now. If he leaves that in the active, I can KO it by copying Dark Flash. And one of the great things about foul play here is... One of the great things about foul play is that I copied Phoenix Burn, so I can't use Phoenix Burn next turn, but I can foul play something else. Okay. I've even got an end. So, let's evolve that up. Ooh, this is going to be a big turn. So we're going to Evo Soda for a Zoroark. And we're going to evolve up that bad boy. And to be honest, at this stage, this game is pretty much as good as over. We are going to trade away a Bridget. We're hoping for a Guzma so we don't have to play the Tapu Lele. But we can. It's not terrible. We can now... Ooh, I don't want to Ultra Ball any of these, to be honest. But that's all right. So we're just going to play the Tapu Lele. I do want to search for a supporter card. And it's going to be a Guzma. And now we're going to go down to 2 prizes remaining. And it's looking very nice. Now, we are going to play that. Because at this stage, honestly, we expect to be end. So, keeping a supporter card in our, that we're not going to use. It's fine. We don't need that. What we do need is something to trade away next turn. So now we bring up that, which is actually going to be super annoying for him because it's going to go down. And we're going to get 2 prizes. And at this stage... No one gets kicked for making a thoughtless comment. That doesn't happen in my streams. We are a nice stream. We don't just kick people. If somebody says something we'd rather they didn't say, I say, hey, I'd rather you didn't say that. And they say, good point. And that's it. That's it. That's where it ends. That's the end of it. No, it's fine. You're not getting kicked, man. Right, what I'm going to do... Ace Pokemon 2000. I've made him a mod because I know him. He's awesome. And, we're going to win the game. Sweet! So he can control this. But no. We are not kicking people for making one thoughtless comment. That's not the way we do things. So, we don't really need anything here other than a Guzma. So let's get a Guzma and a Bridget. The most pointless of all the cards. And then what we do is we Guzma up. I totally should have Guzma'd up the Ho-Oh and Phoenix Burned. But then I would have needed to grab a Choice Band as well. There we go. Nice, easy victory. Oh, hate going second. because I've got to put something in the active which might be KO'd. Good news is Sneasel's got Sneaky Smash, which is a good thing when you're going second. Also good thing, I've got a Bridge It for turn 1, and I've got an Energy for turn 1. This might be another Ho-Oh, in which case it's all about Zoroark Break. Oh yeah, just so we're clear, I know I said the only way to have me, would be to have silent streams. We're not having silent streams. We're not going to do streams where I sit here and don't say anything. That would be rubbish. We're doing that. He does start Nest Ball and Tapu Lele, which means he gets a turn 1 Chiave, which is fine. Now, we're already doing 100 with Weavile, but honestly, we don't mind, what will be with Weavile. We don't mind that going for now, because we're already hitting 100 with these two. So we can afford, for the time being, to go a little bit slower. Not the only, but the huge... do we want... No, we don't want a Sneasel. No, we don't want a Sneasel here. The huge downside here is it's going to take turns to evolve up, which is going to kind of suck. But hey-ho. You can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. I always think the Sneaky Smash is just discarding the card from your opponent's hand, but it's actually not. Oh, they attached from hand. Oh, it does mean I'm losing this turn, which sucks. But that's 3 Pokemon with an ability. Devoured Field, Choice Band. Oh, why No. Again, this is a misplay. Because what I should have done was, and that was a really good play on his part, if I've got a Sneasel out, then what I can do here is I can now Choice Band Devoured Field and get a KO. And as it is, I can't do that. Yes, and to be honest here, I can actually afford to just go Sycamore, because I want the maximum number of cards. So we need to get some regular Zoroarks in here. That would be... Oh, what am I doing? Why would I not play that? But yeah, then I mean, it's a lot. I'm only playing 1 Devoured Field, so it'd be quite a bit to ask for. But Choice Band Devoured Field, and I would actually be able to get a KO there. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a Sneasel, and that's good. It's not the end of the world. Oh, this is awkward, ladies and gentlemen. This is awkward. Because the problem is I've got no draw power. So do I go for a Zoroark GX, with which I cannot attack right now, and if he Guzmas I lose? Or do I go for a Zoroark, but then next turn... If he's got an energy, he KOs it, and then I've got nothing next turn. Unless I draw into a Zoroark, in which case I get a KO and we're good. And this is a fundamental problem with Ho-Oh decks. Ho-Oh decks are really reliant on energy. And if you can run out their energy quick enough, you win the game. Problem is, my hand is appalling right now. I didn't draw a supporter off that. So... that means I'm not going to be able to break next turn, because I don't have another one of these evolved. I don't have any trade. I don't have any abilities. If I can just draw a Zoroark GX, we're fine. See, the other thing is, right, and it does depend on you drawing well. But if he tries to Nitro Tank at any point, I can just KO him using his own Bright Flame. Wait, does he not have an energy? If he doesn't have an energy, we're golden. He's got to have an energy, though. What's that last card? Oh, he's got an Instruct. I was going to say. Like, there's no way he doesn't have an energy here. Well, I mean, he's just... what's he looking for? What does he want? But that doesn't... oh, it's a... yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose with a Steam up, he will KO a Zoroark break, but it's still... it's asking a lot. We need to draw something. If we draw something, we're fine. We just need to draw something. That's not something. And that's not even any Pokemon in there that we want. Yeah. This game's going downhill quickly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sunday stream! That is a second game in a row where I've made a well, not even made a giant misplay, just missed an obvious one. I did look at the chat, and it's exactly what, well, after I decided it, I looked at the chat, of course. Yeah, that's exactly why I conceded. Tapu Lele would have done a lot of damage, and with the Tapu Lele, his Volcanion would have needed a double steam up or a steam up with a choice band to get a KO. Yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I should have attacked with Lele. I would have done, what was it, 120 damage. It would have been fine. Bad news, I start with Tapu Lele. Good news, I've got a Bridget and a Cynthia and 2 Ultra Balls and a Mallow in hand. So this should be a bit of a different game. Redbeard Elite, you are very lovely to say so. I'm hoping everyone enjoys my content on YouTube, though I know that's not entirely true. Okay. So, let's just go for a standard 2 Zorua and a Weavile. And we're going to go for an energy on Weavile, because we can have that next turn, whereas Zoroark Break is going to be the turn after, which is when I would need a GX. Which is when I would need a basic energy for it. Here's the thing, right? When I go to a tournament, for instance, it depends. If I go with a bunch of mates and I'm just chilling around, I make silly mistakes because honestly, I'm more worried about having fun and chatting with people and doing well. When I go to a tournament where I really want to do well and I knuckle down, I don't make these silly plays because I'm on it and I'm making sure that I'm looking for all the options. Honestly, the Gudra isn't great. Right now, as I'm sitting here, my focus is on providing an entertaining stream, and honestly, sometimes making dumb mistakes actually makes for a more entertaining stream. So I'm really not that worried. The great news here is, what we can actually do next turn is Ultra Ball for a GX, get any 2 cards with Mallow, draw them with Trade, and then have a Cynthia ready for the following turn. So we can do whatever we want. Wait, I don't play any Floatstone in this list, do I? I don't think I play any. Gudra, it's a stage 2 of a really awkward attack cost. And that just sucks, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, here comes his Tapu Lele. And I'm sitting here, right, given that someone who's playing Sneasel decks, or Weavile deck, I'm sitting here and I'm going, right, well, there's Tapu Lele, 50 damage. There's Remoraid, 50 damage. But here's the thing, Kane Gonyo, however it's pronounced. It doesn't matter, because you can always just play the odd game online and you can watch streams and, I mean, you know, there's plenty of games that I don't play that I do enjoy watching. Now, this end sucks. But they must have cards they don't want to discard with Sycamore. That was to steal a phrase from my Scouse old roommate, that was a boss hand. Oh, we've still got the Mallow, we've still got the Ultra Ball, we've actually got double colourless. Am I going to Sheffield? I hope so. Here's the thing. I can't promise. Oh, it's a Volcanion deck. Yes, play some EXs. Lots of fire decks today. Now, I can't actually KO that right now, but that's okay. Am I going to Sheffield? I hope so. I can't promise that I'm going to Sheffield because essentially Sheffield, it's somewhere around a month after I have the kid. So I would love to go to Sheffield. And I hope I'm going to Sheffield. but I cannot promise that I'm going to Sheffield. Mallow's actually kind of useless here. Because all I'm going to do is just grab a supporter, so I'm going to trade away a Professor Sycamore and not actually get a Professor Sycamore in return, which is not a good trade. I should have just discarded the Mallow and just not used the supporter this turn. Hey-ho. We're still set up for next turn quite nicely. Now, the bad news is this isn't going to get a KO. The good news is, and I'd love to have a Zoroark on the bench, but we're setting ourselves up for the future. What's my best finish out of regionals? I don't know if I've ever gone beyond top 8. I mean, I've top 8 in a bunch of regionals. So I've cut a bunch of regionals, but I don't know if I've... Oh, no, tell a lie. No, I got a finalist at the regionals a few years ago. So, yeah. My best finish at the regionals is second place. Never won a regionals. I lost in the final, annoyingly. But never mind. You can't win them all. Last regionals I went to was actually Well, last regionals I played in. I've been to some since that I've commentated. But the last free energy, but it's an awkward cost, Fairy Lord 01. The last regionals I played in was last Sheffield regionals, where I played Garchomp from Breakpoint, and I bubbled top 32. I had the right number of... Oh, so it doesn't matter anyway, to be honest. I had the right number of points for top 32, but on... Oh, that sucks! I had enough points for top 30. Oh my goodness, that's another ability. That's 150 from abilities, which means choice band and we get a KO on a Volcanion. We are loving it. But yeah, I bubbled top 32. Now it turns out there wasn't a top 32 cut, but even so. So yeah, it's all right. Oh, this is great. Oh, I need a Sneasel down though. I need to be prepared for future turns. Oh, this is actually really awkward. So I kind of want to keep the Kukui, because Devoured Field Kukui is the same as a Puzzle of Time. So, let's trade away a Field Blower. Ugh, those are not the cards I wanted. Because this deck really does not rely on breaks so much. Or GXs as much. I am not playing an N this turn. Because, no. Annoyingly here, I want a break and I want a Sneasel. But the thing is, break doesn't actually get a KO on Volcanion unless you play a Kukui as well. So I'm not quite so desperate to have it. So let's go for a Cynthia. I love Cynthia. Oh, I'm running very low on disk space. Oh my goodness, this is going to suck. Because I'm recording this and it's going to go wrong. And I think this records in C. What's in C? What's in C? Oh, actually. No, that's only 30. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is... Sorry. Oh, please don't end my turn while I'm getting some space. All right, so let's play an Ultra Ball. And let's get rid of those two. Because we really want to grab a Sneasel. Because Weavile is... I mean, he's got 3 Pokemon out of abilities. It's not clever against my deck, but I'm absolutely fine with that. And now we can actually use Foul Play to copy Steam Artillery. Yeah, sorry, it was lagging because I had to very, very quickly go and clear some space on my computer so that if I do want to use this for a YouTube video, it's there for the future. This is why I need to get my new laptop up and running. Any advice for regionals? Play test as much as you can and play the deck with which you're most comfortable. When I went to Sheffield, Garchomp was not a great choice for it. But you know what? I knew that Garchomp deck. I was good with that Garchomp deck. So it didn't matter, because I had what I needed. Now, I don't have that choice band right now. Now, there's 2 in my deck, plus 3 Puzzle of Times, and I've got a Cynthia, and to be honest, I can't Mallow. Mallow's in my discard. Boo! But to be honest, at this... What? Is he gonna... I don't understand. Why did he say well played? Oh, because he's scooping. Well, we won anyway. We were going to win that game. It was all there. Yay! A very anticlimactic end to the game, I'm afraid. So yeah, it's a very, very good deck. It's a very good deck, very, very strong. You can kind of get the fun of Zoroark, but you can go non-GX if you want to. It's got different ways to win, different kinds of attacks. It's a very, very fun game. However... you know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. It's your turn now, so make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. Then next time, you can come and join in live. Do check out patreon.com/PTCGRadio if you want to support the channel, and check out Wassy Plays for some Dragon Ball Super and video game action. But the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.